This movie was stupid. Hi, welcome to the series New Kid, Old Movies. I am the new kid, he's the old dad.
We are going to watch a bunch of movies that was curated for the child. This is episode number 2. Mm-hmm. We did episode number 1, and it was...
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2. Yes, go back and watch that. If you haven't watched that, please go watch that. Go watch it.
Watch it.
It's good. The movie and our review.
Yeah.
This one is his second pick. He picked number 63, I think it was. And it was the year 1980's The Blues Brothers. Starring John Belushi. I said Jim last time. Starring Jim Belushi. That's his less talented brother. Dan Aykroyd, I think, also wrote the movie. Carrie Fisher's in it for a minute, along with some other notable people whose name I can't remember. Well, there's a bunch of singers in this, and it actually says it in the trailer. And that's the first part. We're here because we watched the trailer. Before we actually get fully into it, I just want to say that old trailers are terrible. They're so bad. They're not
They're
good.
Really bad.
They're not good at all. Watching this one, I'm like, which actually made me more excited because you watched the trailer. Mm-hmm. What is this movie about?
I have no idea.
Exactly. Like I'm watching this going like, but now it doesn't tell you anything. There's one line in the trailer that tells you anything about the movie. Where he says something like,
"How are you going to raise $5,000 in 11 days without ripping off somebody?"
Something like that. And that's the movie. When the trailer came out, these characters weren't unknowns because these characters started as characters on Saturday Night Live, which Dan Aykroyd was on. So there's actually a history of these guys. There's other movies they've done that started as SNL skits and then became movies. So the audience kind of already knew what these guys were about a little bit. So it wasn't like they went into it not knowing anything. So that's where you're different because you haven't even seen like the skits from Saturday Night Live at all. So you have no idea what it's about. There's tons of religious stuff in the trailer, which looks super audible. It's so weird because it looks like I like doing this as our second show because I'm watching it like as you more. Like if I watch this as me, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's that part and that's that part. But I'm like, this kid has no idea what he's gonna watch, and this trailer tells you nothing about what you're about to watch. So it's even more like I'm just like, dude, if I saw this trailer now, I'd be like, I don't want to watch this movie. Which I feel is kind of where you're at right now. Yeah, that's fine. But you picked it. Mm-hmm. So you get to watch it.
I mean, luckily I picked it second.
It's true. But that's kind of the fun of it for me is like I get to watch it and be like, there's a couple on here that I'm just like, I don't know. This is one where I'm like, I think you're going to be like, eh. But there's other ones where I think you're just going to be like, what is this? Nah.
There's also a very different theme change from Terminator 2 to
super different.
The Blues Brothers.
I don't think you can get much different.
Is that it for the trailer?
I think so. Based on the trailer, how interested are you in this movie? Like made you maybe like a little enthusiastic or like interested?
No.
You can't. Do you remember anything from the trailer?
Some of it.
It's a mishmash of just weirdness.
It is very weird.
Yeah. This movie has one of the best scenes of ASMR of like before ASMR was a thing. I heard this certain noise in the movie and I was like, that's so satisfying.
Is it like one of the sounds like the seismic charge?
Yeah, it's not like it's like an organic sound. It's so good. I'll point out to you when we watch the movie.
Moment of sounds for the seismic charge.
Oh, dude. Is there anything in particular where you were like, I don't want to, nah, no thank you?
I mean, I'd watch it. I don't think like that.
You're going to have to. So nothing negative?
Nothing negative.
Just like,
although it's weird.
Yeah, just like I don't know what I'm getting into? Mm-hmm. Fair. Okay. Well, that concludes...
I'm dipping my hand in water.
Dipping your toes in the water.
Dipping my toes in the water.
In the water of...
I don't know.
Experiencing new movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it for the trailer portion. So we have yet to watch the movie. We're going to go do that. We're probably going to be wearing different clothes, even though I think last time we did this, I was also wearing a gray shirt. So he might be wearing different clothes. I might be wearing the same thing. I'm not wearing a hat, though. That's pretty unusual.
Uh-huh. See, look. 3, 2, 1, hat! This movie was stupid.
Blues Brothers, you just gave a little bit of your own thought to this at the
Yes.
beginning of this. So I wanted to, before you were going to review, I was going to ask you a question. Okay, and here's the question. Movies are directed at certain audiences, right? A princess movie is going to be geared towards little girls, right?
I don't know.
Mostly. Like, when the people make movies, they're going to have somebody in mind that they want to go see their movies, right? So princess movie is going to be mainly like little girls bringing their mom and stuff, okay? Right? Then you have like war movies. That's going to be dudes. Then you have Finding Nemo, who's for everybody. Because that movie's great. Okay. Everybody should see Finding Nemo. Who is this movie geared towards?
Like people who like weird movies.
Okay. Weird movies? Okay.
Weird movies or like old movies.
Weird old movies. That's the...
Weird, comma, or old movies.
Weird old movies. Do you like weird old movies? You're going to love this.
You're gonna love this.
If you don't like weird old movies, skip it?
Yeah.
Okay, this was my reenactment of you for the whole movie. And then I think, like, in your head, you were like, why are we doing this? So my review, like, 20 minutes in the movie, you're like, this movie's stupid. And I was like, I know where this is going. But this was one of them. I have, and I talked to your mother a couple days after. I was like, I think I have, there was 3 movies on the list that I can think of that I was like, you're probably not going to like them. And this was one of them. So I was like, oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to predict like what you would give this movie and write it down and then see, but I forgot to do that. So I might just give it to the camera like while you're looking away. And they'd be like, I think he's going to do this. So when we
wrote down.
Yeah. Well, okay, so in the review of Terminator 2, I said
I have a certain way, like I'm really debating because there's a certain thing I could say that would kind of maybe make you watch the movie a little bit differently and like appreciate it differently, but
I did not say enjoy the movie more, just appreciate. And it is this, and I really want to know like if your thought process might be different if I tell you this, okay? It's this. I feel like Dan Aykroyd had this idea to get a bunch of people together that make music that he really likes. And he's like, I just want to make music with these people, and I want to be around when these people make music. And then I'll figure out how to make a movie around that. So the movie, if you just watch it purely for like the music, this movie's fun.
It's
And-
fun for the music.
Yeah, and you had like, I put it on here. I like the soundtrack. It sounds like I Expect You to Die, the video game.
In some parts.
In
yeah.
some parts. So you made like 2 or 3 comments about the music being good.
And then I also said the music is good.
So I really enjoyed how I was like, he's probably not gonna like this movie as a movie, but I wonder if he'll like the music because that's what I watch it for, is like the music's good. And then like you're watching, you're like, this movie sucks, and I was like, okay, there's one. And then you were like, this music's pretty good, and I was like, yeah, yes, all right, because really, like, yes, the plot is super thin of this movie. There's jokes that I enjoy that I understand why people would enjoy or wouldn't even get, like when Elwood goes, Blessed Mother of Acceleration, don't fail me now, which is like, it goes along with the whole kind of motif of the movie where he's like, they're on a mission from God, so like he kind of throws this weird thing, but like a Blessed Mother of Acceleration, like he's just praying to the car, he's like, just keep going, please.
I'm on a mission from God. I would have a nickel. I would have 45 quadrillion nickels every time they said that.
He had to let everybody know. Elwood had Elwood at the like from the beginning was a believer, man. He's like, the nun gave us a reason to go. We're gonna do this, and then Jake was like, piss off. And then we had the scene in the church where he's like feeling the spirit, and he's like, the band, and Elwood's like, yeah, and then like they're both on it, but Elwood is like,
And then they start twirling. And
yeah.
doing stuff.
But Elwood is like true from the beginning. He's just like, we got this, we got this. Okay, so the music doesn't have a point, but it's good. I don't disagree with that at all. Except like the people in the band, the core band, were the ones that played with the Blues Brothers. Like they went out and toured and did some shows and stuff. So those guys were all part of it. I think Aretha Franklin's in the cafe. No, it's not a cafe. Just the restaurant, I guess. That had a point because she was like, "You're not leaving me," because he's like, "Whatever, woman," and she's like, "You better think, man."
Yeah, but like it was so random. On like, yeah, you're not leaving me, and there's just.
I think hers made sense. Like if you look at it as a musical, I think that one made sense.
Mm-hmm.
There's other ones that very clearly don't. Like even before they go into the restaurant, dude's like, "Ho ho ho ho." That one was just the dude singing, right? There wasn't totally a point to that,
But it's not really musical.
yeah, but yeah, it's not, but it kind of, it's not,
Yeah.
but it kind of is. It's like, it's a movie with a bunch of music in it.
But the music doesn't have any point to the plot.
You had some music that didn't have a point, like, I don't think Ray Charles didn't have a point. That was
Excuse me.
his didn't really have a point, but it was there. Except that he was showing him that the keys work on the thing, so, like, but yeah, I get what you're saying. But then there's other ones, like Bob's Country Bunker, the stuff that they're singing in there, where they play both kinds of music, country and western. Yeah, and they keep throwing them. Dude, I think is that your favorite part?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you're watching, they're like, "We hate you," and they're throwing bottles, and they're like, "We love you," and they're throwing bottles, and then there's like 3 people left when they're closing, and they have to close up, and it's just throwing bottles, just constant
Still
bottles,
throwing bottles.
constant bottles. So that was, I thought that was fun. What did you think of Carrie Fisher in this movie?
She was so random, but
Super random.
But I think my favorite part from Carrie Fisher was when she was in the car and she just bazooka.
The 4 shots, like right at the beginning, you're like, "What's this chick
Yeah.
about?" And then she just rides off.
Yeah, it's just boom,
So
and then they just like duck down.
we talked about the ASMR. Like I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is like my favorite. What did you think of that? Like the bricks like falling. Oh, that sounds.
It
so
wasn't
good.
that satisfying.
Your mother liked it.
I mean, like it wasn't bad.
I just think
it
it's like-
wasn't like
It's perfect.
I
Such-
wouldn't
good
fall asleep to it.
It's that's like how many sheep would you count before you change it to something you'd fall asleep to? You're like, that's 5. This is 5 sheep.
It's
And
5.
That's 5. That's 5. So we had that. She's super. But my favorite thing was like, I think I told you that she was coming around like the whole movie. So then, like, my favorite part watching, well, I had 2 favorite parts of you watching this movie. And the first one was when they go to the payphone and there's the propane tank next to it. And you just went, "Carrie Fisher." Like, you knew she was going to show up because there's this thing that can explode right next to where they're going. So I was like, all right. And the first time you saw John Candy on screen, like, that made me giggle because that was, like, part of the reason that I want to do this with you is to kind of, like, see how you interpret different things. So you saw John Candy as the detective.
Yeah, and then I recognized it from Rookie of the Year.
Uh-huh.
But I also, I mean, like that was the first one, or that was the major one I had to think about. But then the second one was Home Alone.
I think that's what's funny is you're like, "That's the guy." And I was like, "From Home Alone?" And you're like, "That too." But then you got it from Rookie of the Year, which I forgot that he was the announcer in that. The movie sucks. I wholeheartedly disagree with you, but I understand that you're entitled to your opinion even if it's wrong. So takeaways, is there anything else memorable? Do you have anything memorable from this movie where you were just like, or even my reaction, because you like saw me giggling and being like a little like giddy boy watching this movie and like laughing at like what you would think is random stuff.
It was when they were in the church,
Uh-huh.
and then Jake started dancing,
Mhm.
and Elle was just still standing there, and you're like, "I love this," and he just starts.
Elwood's got his goofy dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love his dance. His dance is so funny. What about? Go ahead.
I also love all the Carrie Fisher moments. I think she was my favorite character in that movie.
Really?
Even though she was barely in the movie.
So you liked the fact that she was trying to murder Jake constantly, like whenever she showed up.
Jake and Elwood.
What did you think of like?
Oh no, she was trying to murder Jake because it's like, I invited all my family.
Yeah. So like, what was your take on? So towards the end of the movie, it's like she reveals why she's just trying to shoot Jake to no end. What did you think of like that reveal, like of her being like, we were gonna get married, and then you ran away, and he's like, no, I didn't, and then gave her every excuse that had nothing to do with anything.
I wasn't impressed with it, but it was funny how it's like that you're trying to shoot me with a bazooka because I didn't marry you.
And she was super angry.
Yeah.
And we talked about this while we were watching the movie. The plot armor that they have
Is explained.
so well built into this movie.
But like that's your I mean like it's true, but like I'm just like how are they not dying and you're just like God man.
Like Carrie Fisher point blank M16 or A4 or something, I don't know, you might know the gun. But she's shooting them and misses every single shot. And like this is like a running gag in the movie that
And it's like
they don't
JoJo.
ever like they don't ever wink at you. They're not like, "Hey, get it?" Like that's the like I love it because
they
like
just feel natural.
yeah, everything they do, they're on a mission from God. So they're going to succeed.
And also, it's like infinity, like Gojo. But I think one of the funniest parts in the movie, which also involves Carrie Fisher, is the flammable tank right next to it. And instead of the payphone like exploding or something, and them just like still standing there or whatever, or like walking out from it, it just launches up.
They just get shot straight in
Just-
the air.
Woo!
And then that's another thing too, is like they have no money, right? So they're like, "Psh, we gotta make this call, man." So they put the money in. Carrie Fisher blows them up. They get shot up. They come back down. They crash. And then you remember what Elwood says? He's like looking at the side and he's like, "There's gonna be like $7 worth of quarters here." And now they have like $7 because God's like, I gotta protect these guys. I gotta get the $5,000 for the orphanage. Thank you. And like they just keep going. It's great. Like the knives fall through the ground.
The
Illinois
the bad war veterans.
the bad World War II veterans of Illinois. I hate Illinois bad World War II veterans. At the Axis veterans. They fall through the ground.
That's better, but yeah.
They fall through the ground, right? And then their car just goes right over it. Or no, there was that other one where they were coming out of like the tunnel to it and they just fly right over the car.
Or
for
there's
no
another-
reason except plot armor. That was like good stuff you enjoyed. Is there anything?
Hey, you got
Give me my cheese
whiz.
whiz.
Want my cheese
boy.
whiz, boy? Did you enjoy that part?
It's when you told me it. Yeah.
I think for you, this movie is going to be more quotable than enjoyable. I have a couple movies that are like that, and I feel like this is going to be one. Like,
It's not going to be quotable because I'm not going to rewatch it.
like Grandpa Jim's going to show up though, and he's going to say something, and you're like,
Hey,
"Hey,
Sleaze,
Sleaze, it's
my
my bed," and like then you'll know what it's
Uh-huh.
from. The Cheese Whiz one, he'll definitely pull out.
That's what she
That's not what I meant. It like, was there anything else? So we have the conclusion of the movie, right? We know what's going to happen. Oh, that was another thing. Is that, like I love this. Is that Jake and Elwood got pulled over like 20 minutes into the movie, and Elwood's like they got SCMODs, and then Jake's like SCMODs, and then he I don't remember what the acronym stands for.
State, County, Municipal Offender Data System.
But then they show it, and his license is suspended, and they're like, take the car. So they go back, and then I asked you the question. I said, how are they going to get $5,000 if they're in jail? And you were like, I don't know, they'll play in prison.
They're going to play in prison.
And then that was the end of the movie, is them
Yeah.
playing in prison. I was like, oh! It's not this part, but that's coming.
I predicted another thing. I said, are they going to drive through the J.C. Penney?
Yeah, you did say that. That's right. And then they ended up coming out of the J.C. Penney when they went into there. Like, you want to get out of this parking lot? Okay. And then just... And then so they had the whole parking lot scene, or the whole mall scene. That's one of my favorites because it's just completely random, and they're just super chill the entire time. A lot of space in this mall. Do you remember any of the quotes? This is my favorite one. I have two favorite ones from them driving through. So one of them, you might be on the right track, is about cars. He goes, "The new Oldsmobiles are in early this year."
I think that was...
So that's one, and the other one is disco pants and haircuts. Like,
Yeah.
it's super random, like disco pants and haircuts. Really, is not much to this movie. The Cab Calloway song at the end when he sings "Minnie the Moocher" and it goes into the into him, like wearing the white suit.
Oh,
So big fan of that. Did you have any feeling towards that at all? I like Cab Calloway. If you don't know who Cab Calloway is, look up
Cap
"Chicken Ain't
Calloway.
Nothing But a Bird" by Cab Calloway. It's a great song. It's
Or just
amazing.
search up Cap Calloway.
Cab Calloway. Let's look him up. Cab Calloway.
It was also at the end when they're running to get the tax in, or the $5,000 in before a certain amount of time,
Yeah.
and they just have like all the police, the whole army,
The insane amount of police for two guys.
the Illinois, yeah, everything just going after them for the two guys, and then also them barricading
Everything they go through.
for no reason.
Did you think that was fun, or you think that was just goofy? Well, I mean, it wasn't. The barricading wasn't no reason, but the amount of like they had SWAT coming down off the building is pretty ridiculous. But like, I don't know, it's fun. It's a fun movie.
It's just for two dudes.
Two dudes that just are trying to save an orphanage. How dare they? I think really that's it. There's not a ton to the movie.
Yeah.
Would you recommend this movie to anybody?
I mean, I did at the beginning.
Weird old movies. Do you like weird old movies? You're gonna love this.
Yeah.
It's true. If you already knew what the Blues Brothers was and for some reason haven't seen this movie, then go watch the movie. But if not, then don't.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. Don't. Okay. 0 out of 10 sunglasses. How many sunglasses would you give this movie? And this is the number I had in my head before you even saw it. I was like, I think he's gonna give this.
4.
Yeah! I got it right! 4 sunglasses! 4 sunglasses! Yeah. On that note, next movie, we usually have you pick a number.
Wait.
We're not going to this time because
shit.
it is spooky season.
Oh yeah, it's spooky.
And your mother has made a request. I think we might have a special guest in your mother interviewing you about this movie. So the next one we're going to do for spooky season, do you remember what it's going to be?
It's either Teen Witch or Hocus Pocus.
It's going to be Hocus Pocus, I think. Probably Hocus Pocus. Pretty sure Hocus Pocus. So we're going to do 2 movies for spooky season. Hocus Pocus, which we're going to do next, and then Scream, probably. Which you tried to watch and then fell asleep while you're watching it on your sleepover. I just want you, okay, before we leave. First of all, this has been New Kid, Old Movie.
As you saw from the intro.
Yeah, and I want you to know these parting words. It's 106 miles to Chicago. We have a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
Hit it.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.
But yeah, really the music. I think Aretha Franklin's in the... She won't leave us alone. What do you have to say to the people? Nothing? Just purrs? Okay.